Hi everybody, welcome back. We are going to continue on. The next chapter is called Formula 86, Delayed Action Mouse Maker. Children are revolting, screamed the Grand Head Witch. We will wipe them all away. We will scrub them off the face of the earth. We will flush them down the drain. Yes, yes, said the audience. Wipe them away, scrub them off the earth, flush them down the drain. Children are foul and filthy, thundered the Grand Head Witch. They are, said the witches. They are foul and filthy. Children are dirty and stinky, screamed the Grand Head Witch. Dirty and stinky, cried the audience. Children are smelling of dog droppings, screeched the Grand Head Witch. Pooh, 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 pooh. They are worse than dog droppings, screeched the Grand Head Witch. Dog droppings is smelling like violets and primroses compared with children. Violets and primroses, yes, screamed the audience. They were clapping and cheering almost everywhere from the platform. To talk about children is making me sick, said the Grand Head Witch. I'm feeling sick even thinking about them. Fetch me a basin. The Grand Head Witch paused and glared at the mass of eager faces in the audience. They waited, wanting more. So now I'm having a plan. I'm having a gigantic plan for getting rid of every single child in the whole of England. The witches gasped and they gaped. They turned and gave each other grins of excitement. Yes, we shall switch them and swallow them, and we shall make disappear every single smelly little brat in England in one stroke. Whoopee, said the witches. You are brilliant, your Grand Highness. You are fabulous. Shut up and listen, snapped the Grand Head Witch. Listen very carefully and let us not be having any muck-ups. The audience leaned forward, eager to learn about this magic that they were going to perform. Each and every one of you, thundered the Grand Head Witch, is going to go back to your hometown immediately and resign from your job. Resign. Give notice, retire. We will resign from our jobs. And after you have resigned from your jobs, each and every one of you will be going out, and you will be buying. She paused. What will we be buying? Tell us, O brilliant, what shall we be buying? Sweet shops, said the Grand Head Witch. Sweet shops? We're going to buy sweet shops? Oh, that's awesome. Each of you will be buying for herself a sweet shop. You will be buying the very best and the most respectable sweet shops in England. We will. Their dreadful voices were like a chorus of dental drills just grinding together. I am wanting no tippy-tappy crummy little tobacco-selling newspaper sweet shops. I am wanting you to get only the best sweet shops filled with piles and piles of luscious sweets and tasty chocks. The best. We shall buy the best sweet shops in town. You will be having no trouble in getting what you want, because you will be offering 4 times as much as the shop is worth, and nobody is refusing an offer like that. Money is not a problem to us witches, as you know very well. I have brought with me 6 trunks stuffed full of English banknotes, all new and crisp. And all of them, she added with her fiendish laugh, all of them are homemade. The witches in the audience grilled, appreciating this joke. At that point, one foolish witch got so excited at the possibilities presenting by owning a sweet shop that she leapt to her feet and shouted, The children will be flocking to my shop, and I will feed them poison sweets and poison chalks, and I will wipe them all out like weasels. The room became silent. I saw the tiny body of the Grand Head Witch stiffen and go rigid with rage. Who spoke? It was you over there. The culprit sat down fast and covered her face with her clawed hands. You blithering bumpkin! You brainless bog vumper! Are you realizing that if you're going around poisoning little children, you will be caught in 5 minutes flat? Never in my life am I hearing such a bog-wobbling suggestion coming from a witch. The entire audience cowered and shook. I'm quite sure they all thought, as I did, that the terrible white-hot sparks were about to fly again. Curiously enough, they didn't. If such a tom-fiddling idea is all you coming up with, then it is not a Wunker England. is still swarming with rotten little children. There was another silence. The Grand High Witch glared at the witches and the onions. Do you not know, she shouted at them, that we witches are working only with magic? Oh, we know, your Grandness. Yes, of course we know. The Grand High Witch grated her bony gloved hands against one another and cried out, So each of you is owning a magnificent sweet shop. The next move is that each of you will be announcing in the window of your shop that on a certain day you will be having a great gala opening with free sweets and chocolates to every child. That will bring them in, the greedy little brutes. They'll be fighting to get through the doors. Next, continued the Grand High Witch, you will prepare yourself for the great gala opening by filling every chalk and every sweet shop in my very latest and greatest magical formula. It is known as Formula 86, Delayed Action Mouse Maker. Delayed Action Mouse Maker, they said. She's done it again, your Great Highness. You concocted yet another wondrous magic child killers. How do we do it, oh brilliant one? Exercise patience. First, I'm explaining to you how my Formula 86 Delayed Action Maker is working. Listen carefully. Oh, we are listening. Delayed Action Mouse Maker is a green liquid, the Grand High Witch said, and one droplet in each chalk or sweet is quite enough. So here what happens. The child eats chalk which in it delayed Action Mouse 86 liquid. Child goes home feeling fine. Child goes to bed still feeling fine. Child wakes up in the morning still okay. Child goes to school still feeling fine. Formula, you understand, is delayed action and not working yet. Oh, we understand, Brain One. Yes, yes. When does it start working? It is starting to work at exactly 9 o'clock when the child is arriving to school. Child arrives at school. Delayed action mouse maker immediately starts to work. Child starts to shrink. Child is starting to grow hair. Child is starting to grow tail. All is happening in precisely 26 seconds. After 26 seconds, child is not a child any longer. It is a mouse. A mouse! What a great thought! Classrooms will be swarming with mice. Chaos and pandemonium will be reigning in every school in England. Teachers will be hopping up and down. Women teachers will be standing on desks and holding up skirts yelling, Help, help, help! Yes, they will, cried the audience. And what is happening next in every school? Tell us, oh brainy one, tell us. The Grand High Witch stretched her stringy neck forward and grinned at the audience and showing 2 rows of pointed teeth, slightly blue. She raised her voice louder than ever. Mousetraps is coming out! Mousetraps! And cheese! Teachers is all rushing and running out and getting mousetraps and baiting them with cheese and putting them down all over school. Mice is nibbling cheese. Mousetraps is going off all over school. Mousetraps is going snippity-snap and mouse heads is rolling across the floors like marbles. All over England and every school in England, noise of snapping mousetraps will be heard. At this point, the disgusting grand old witch began to do a sort of witch's dance up and down the platform, stamping her feet and clapping her hands. The entire audience joined in clapping and foot stamping. They were making such a tremendous racket, and I thought surely Mr. Stringer would hear it and come banging on the door, but he didn't. Then above all the noise, I heard the voice of the Grand High Witch screaming and some sort of awful gloating sound. Down with children, do them in, boil their bones and fry their skin. Bish them, squish them, bash them, mash them, break them, shake them, slash them, smash them, offer chocks with magic powder, say eat 'em up, then say it louder. Cream, they're full of sticky eats, send them home with guzzly sweets. And in the morning, little fools go marching off to separate schools. A girl feels sick and goes all pale. She yells, hey, look, I've grown a tail. A boy who's standing next to her screams, help, I think I'm growing fur. Another shouts, we look like freaks, their whiskers growing on their cheeks. A boy who was extremely tall cries out, "What's wrong? I'm growing small." 4 tiny legs beginning to spout from everybody round about. And all at once, all in trice, there are no children, only mice. In every school is mice galore, all running round the schoolroom floor. And all the poor demented teachers is yelling, "Hey, who are these creatures?" They stand upon the desks and shout, "Get out, you filthy mice, get out! Will someone fetch some mousetraps, please? And don't forget to bring the cheese." Now mousetraps come and every chap goes snippity snip and snappity snap. The mousetraps have a powerful spring. The springs go crack and snap and ping. Is a lovely voice for us to hear. Is mice music to a witch's ear? Dead mice in every place around, piled 2 feet deep upon the ground. With teachers searching left and right, not a single children in sight. The teachers cry, "What's going on? Oh, where have all the children gone?" It's 9:30, and as a rule, they'll never be late as this for school. Poor teachers don't know what to do. Some sit and read, and just a few amuse themselves throughout the day by sweeping all the mouse away. And all of us witches shout, "Hooray!" And here's a picture of the teacher sweeping the mice. All right, we're going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed my voice of the Grand Hide Witch. My chin a little break here, and we'll come back again. Take care.